Hi, it's Carolyn Mose, Certified Spending Planner here. Would you like to know the best way to eliminate your debt in the fastest time possible and paying the least amount of interest? Or maybe the best way to organise and manage your income? Or how to negotiate with your creditors for a better deal? Would you like to have a holiday every year and achieve home ownership without giving up the Sunday morning smash davo? Today I'm joined by a client of mine, and this client has managed to get rid of $80,000 in debt and achieve home ownership in just 2 years. I'm not going to put her on camera because I get that talking about money is one of the most difficult things for people to do, but she has such a powerful story, and I wanted you to hear her story rather than from me. But first, let me tell you quickly about the day that she came to me at work. I was working full time at this stage and growing my spending planner business in my spare time. She was visibly upset on this morning because she just had a huge argument with her husband over money, and she was really at the end of her rope. She had nowhere to go and no one to turn to. I'll let her continue her story. So here she is.
Hi everybody. I too remember that day. It was, I think, just over 3 years ago now, and we were in a big black hole with basically no ladder and no light at the end of the tunnel. We were in debt up to our eyeballs, and that's putting it mildly, and just living week by week. We had no idea how to handle money, and, each payday we'd just pay the immediate bills and try and live, and then find out later that there's no money left to pay other bills as they'd arrive. We were just basically in a cycle, doing the same thing over and over again. I don't actually remember a time prior to Spending Planner where we were financially stable. We were always borrowing to live, either from the bank or from family. So I think that's sort of the point where I was at when I arrived at work, and I think it was morning tea, and obviously I'd been stressing all morning, and I was sitting in the lunchroom in tears at this stage, and thankfully for me, that's when you actually came in and told me that there was something else, and that you had started your own business with Spending Planner. You did mention it wasn't going to be easy and to begin with, and that we may have to give up some luxuries that we'd been accustomed to, but the end result was well and truly going to be worth it. That we'd be able to have control of our finances and have a look at what that looks like for the future, not just for right now. When you can't handle your own money, you really feel like you failed, and there's a huge amount of shame that also comes with that, because shame as a parent because you can't provide certain things for your children that you want to. So it was a really difficult thing to have to go home and talk to my husband about letting somebody into our home that I had just devoured parts of our financial information. He wasn't too pleased. Initially, he was actually really quite skeptical, as well as, not really happy. However, he did agree to it because he knew that we had to do something, and we thought, well, what's the worst that could happen? We can say no.
Yep. That
it wasn't for us.
Mm-hmm.
I do remember when you arrived and we all sat down at the table, and my husband sort of just leant back with his arms folded a bit, and it was, showing he wasn't really in it. But I think it was about, 15 minutes into your explanation about, Spending Planner and what it does and how it can help us, that he actually unfolded his arms and sat forward a bit and decided that, actually, maybe there's some merit in this. Maybe there's actually some value in this. Maybe I can see this working for us. Mm-hmm. And when you left, actually, that's when he said to me, she is awesome, isn't she? And I can say that's only one of the times that I have been able to say, I told you so. things that I really love about, the spending planner is the fact that, I can account even for unexpected things because I can control it. I don't have to ask somebody for permission to spend my money. The failure bit of it, I suppose, came in, but I can truly say that both my husband and I, we didn't really get that feeling with you because there was a non-judgment feeling. It was really just a feeling of, look, I'm here to completely help you. I just want to help you. So, look, get it all out. Let's put it all out on the table. Let's get it in here and let's fix it. Let's sort it.
Yeah.
And, that was amazing to have that kind of help and that kind of support.
Yeah.
I love the fact that, I think what we do is, we print out 2 to 3 months at a time and we can actually put it up in our bedroom just to keep each other accountable as well and make sure we're spending where we're meant to be. And, we have goals like a holiday at the end of the year, and if we're needlessly spending, we're not going to make that goal. It's good to know because you can actually see exactly when your payments are going out and how much money should be in the account on any day of the year. We both absolutely love Spending Planner, so that I don't bore everybody and because I could probably go on forever. I just want to say, to anybody who's having money trouble, or maybe you're not even having money trouble, potentially you just actually don't know how to use your money, and you don't have anything to control that. I would absolutely recommend Carolyn. You can just give her a call. She's so willing to help and genuinely wants to help people, to help families, to get ahead in life. I haven't been paid to speak here today. I haven't been gifted anything to do this. I'm absolutely here of my own free will because it really, really has changed not only my marriage, but my family's life and my life. And that may sound dramatic, and I know sometimes these things are meant to sound dramatic. I'm really not doing that for the effect, but it is absolutely true. You can just give Carolyn a call. Like I said, super non-judgmental and just happy to help. So it was definitely one of the best decisions we made. Awesome. And I'm sure if you take them up on some of their offers for the webinars and things like that, that you really won't look back and you'll be telling all your friends about it, as I have.
Thank you so much. Okay, so, and just in closing, I will tell you that I remember clearly the day when these guys bought their first home, and they rang and said, hey, we've just bought a home, and guess what, our kids are so excited because they now have a pool. And I'm like, oh wow, that's so awesome. And they're going from strength to strength, which is fantastic.